Welcome, my disorganizers, to another episode with me, your professional organizer, Sherezade Vacas. Today, we're going to talk about the mistakes you're making when organizing that you didn't know you were making. Did you know that when you're organizing your shoes, you can whether put them all facing front or maybe one to the front and one to the back, because that's going to help you see the heel of the shoe or maybe the back. And this is important when specifically for women, maybe also for men too, because some shoes have different designs in the back than others, and you want to be able, if they're all black and they look the same, you want to be able to look at the detail in the back. That's also going to help you maximize the space. When you put two shoes facing front, because of the shape of the curve of the shoe, they're going to occupy more space versus when you put one front and one backwards. That's one example. Another mistake that people usually make is when they are hanging their dresses or their blouses, they don't use the straps that come inside of the blouse over here. You know, those that typically you're on the streets and you're like, oh, it's so uncomfortable, I want to rip it off. Well, those are there to help you keep the shape of the clothes in the hanger. It's important to use them because that's going to help prevent wrinkles on the clothes. That's going to also make your organization system of the clothes more neat. It's going to help it keep in the shape that it's supposed to be. So I highly suggest do not take them off and use them in the hanger. Another mistake that people usually make is they forget to put everything facing the same direction. So they put one facing that way, another facing that way, and that first doesn't look good aesthetically speaking, and second, it's not functional because you want everything to be facing in one direction so that you can just pass them on, and you can see what's in there. Another mistake that people usually make is that they don't organize by style. For example, in your blouses or your t-shirts, you can organize them by style. The ones that are strapless in the front, then the ones that have straps after those, then short sleeves, then long sleeves. And within that system of organization, you do all of that with one color. So you go from white. You know what? You can actually go get on Google the color wheel and follow it. And in that same order, you can do the color coding of your closet, keeping in mind that you're going to put everything in the same direction. But also, what I just told you, by style. That's going to make it a lot easier for you through the seasons, wear what you want to wear. Another mistake that people do when organizing, for example, the pantry, the kitchen, or things within cabinets is that they put things behind others that are not the same category. So, for example, if you're organizing under the sink of your bathroom, you want all your shampoo in line, and then another line of conditioner, and then another line of the oil, and another line of, so each one of those things, if you have multiple items of the same category, you want them in lines, just like if you were in a store. For example, when you go to CVS and you're gonna buy your skincare products or whatever, there's one line of everything that is for the eyes. There's one line that is the facial serum. There's one line that is the lotions. So do the same in your space. Create lines. So when you grab one, the one behind it is the exact same category. So you don't have to be searching for things in the back. The one I'm going to mention now, it's probably not a mistake, but it's a good tip for functionality, is have a system for your laundry. That's going to make it easier time-wise for you when the time comes for you to do your laundry. For example, have a basket for all the towels. Then have another basket for all the linens that are not towels, because you don't want to wash your bed sheet with the towels because it's going to get all I forgot the word. You know, when you wash fabric like towels with linens, then the linens, the bed sheet are gonna get like these little things that then you're gonna have to shave. So keep them separate already. So when you don't have time, you just grab that whole pile and throw it into the washer, and then you already have it ready for the next pile to go in. The same one with the clothes. In our house, we have a basket that has two spaces, and in one we put black and white because that's an easy one to separate, and on the other one we put all the colors. So when we need to do the laundry, all the color stuff, boop, together. Another tip, keep close to your basket, your laundry basket, the bags that you use for the laundry. In my case, you know what I do? I hang them be in the back of my door in the bathroom. So when I take my clothes off, if something is delicate, I put it into the delicate bag and it goes directly into the basket. That's already facilitating my time and making it more productive when the time comes for me to do laundry, because everything is been already separated. One more thing. When you are organizing, for example, your garage, that's a big one. On that one, I would highly recommend that you create a system of shelving. Don't put boxes one on top of the other without a shelf, because that's going to make it hard for you when the time comes for you to reach one of the boxes. You're going to have to take one up, one down to take the other. So if you can, do invest in a shelving system, because that's going to make it a lot easier. Create categories for all the tools. There are toolboxes and different containers that you can utilize for that. Highly recommend you keep them in place. And I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you didn't, go ahead and share it so you waste somebody else's time. Just kidding. And if you need more help, of course, reach out. We're here to help you all the time. Hope you liked it. Please share and like, make comments, and until next time.